subscribing, for watching me, for commenting, for your kindness, for the fact that you find me relaxing, interesting, all of that. Thank you very much. That's, when my first video got viral, like it got 50,000, I guess. Back then, I think I got like a few thousands, maybe like 2 or 3, and I wrote on my notes on my phone like a goal to reach 10,000 by summer, and now I got like 3 times more, which is crazy. Even 10,000 was very ambitious. I feel like I wanted too much, but 30 is crazy. Thank you so much. And I'm late with this Q&A, but better late than never. Thank you very much for asking your questions. You asked them on here on YouTube, on Instagram, and if you're on my Telegram channel, I will try to go and answer as many as possible. But first, I think I'll just share some general information about myself. So I'm 23. I'm studying linguistics, translation and interpretation, and I also did another major of mine is pedagogy, so I can also teach languages, and I graduate in a month. A lot of people asked why are you interested in languages? Because it's my profession, that's my education. I am a Sagittarius. I have 2 siblings, my brother and my sister. You have probably seen them on my channel. My brother is 19 and my sister is 16. My parents are working abroad. They live in South Korea. My dad is working, my mom's a housewife, and I've lived many years in South Korea as well, and in Cyprus when I was a kid, but I don't speak Greek or Korean at all, basically. Also, a lot of people asked about my name. They found my name very beautiful, Zhunya, and Russians were kind of curious because it's not the name that you would usually hear. It's not popular at all. Guys, it's not my real name. It's my nickname. My real name means wisdom. I'll tell you that, and I feel comfortable using my nickname, so respect that, I guess. And now I will try to go through the questions, and if I missed your question, I'm sorry. So now I will go through the questions. Will you ever come visit the US? Look, guys, you asked me a lot about would you visit England? Would you visit Brazil? Would you visit Ireland? All the countries? Yes, I would. I would visit every single country. Of course, I have preferences. The countries that I know a little bit more about, and some of them I romanticized a little bit more. But from what I understood, the more I learn about a country, about a culture, the more I want to learn even more. I want to go and see. I haven't been to many countries. I've been to South Korea, Cyprus, China, and Turkey. That's all. And I live in Russia. But I would like to travel and go to as many countries as possible. Can you show us your perfume collection? I have literally maybe 3 perfumes, and I always forget to use it like the one that my name starts with, and it's also a funny looking letter, and it's pretty unique. You don't have a letter like that in the Latin alphabet. How tall are you? I'm meter 72, 5'7", 5'8", I'm not sure. Russian food recommendations. You should try everything. My favorite are окрошка, холодец, оливье, the Russian salad. I like борщ. I like мясо по-французски, like the French meat, which is basically pork and potatoes, cheese, and onion baked in the oven. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be right now? I think I would go to Thailand because my friends and I are planning to go there. We went to Turkey, and I really liked this girl trip. I filmed us, like, I tried to vlog, I guess, but I wasn't very good with it, so I just got a lot of footage of cats. But I will try and make a vlog if it comes out well. If it works out, then I post it, and you will be able to hear me whisper with looking at the cats. Are you a straight A student? I think I used to be a straight A student in school, like elementary, secondary, high school, all of that. But I got two B's, 2 4s in Russia. We have 2, which is unsatisfactory, 3 satisfactory, 4 good, and 5 excellent. I had 2 4s, 2 good grades for Russian and algebra. Russian was not fair, honestly. Algebra was fair. But now in university I got 2 C's for philosophy. Wasn't fair. And theoretical grammar wasn't fair either. But doesn't matter. Grades do not matter, guys. How do you feel about your YouTube following? Any thoughts of making it a career? I think I really like you guys because I see that many of you are genuinely interested in the things that I talk about, like sure, maybe like history videos or etymology videos are not as popular as my like word compilation videos, but I see that many of you really like the knowledge what's your favorite type of frog? I'll say Pac-Man frogs because I had one. Have you ever thought about learning Portuguese and love an Ismark video in Portuguese? I think I would try, and make a video about trying Portuguese, but honestly, no. I'm not sure, but maybe it will change. Maybe I will want to learn it. Do you have any pets? If not, what pet would you want and what would you name it? I don't have any pets, and I would like to, but I live in a pretty small apartment, and I always go somewhere. Like I go to my parents' house, not my house, my parents' house. I go to my friends. I go to South Korea sometimes, and I would have to ask someone to watch my pets. I think I would find a name after I see the animal, because they all have characters. I'm not sure. Now YouTube questions. Do you have accent? If you have, how do you deal with it? Greets from Ecuador. Hi. Yes, I do have an accent, and I think it's a pretty, maybe not like a strong one, but people can easily recognize my Eastern European location. I recently stopped. I don't even do shadowing anymore. I used to do a lot of shadowing when you repeat after a native speaker, but I guess I reached this point when people understand me completely, and when they don't, it's their problem. So yeah, maybe I'll try and will train more to sound more native, more neutral, but I'm not sure. What is the activity that most people consider normal that you love doing? Walking. I love walking. Okay, I'll skip that one. What is your favorite plant and animal endemic to your region? Well, I think that would be sunflower. I don't think that's endemic, but that's basically the symbol of my region. We have a lot of sunflower fields, and with the animal, it could be like the Caucasian bear. Why not? But thank you for this question. I would like to discuss stuff like that in person, but not on here. What's your favorite hobby? I like to craft, like crochet, embroider, maybe like do little like jewelry bracelets, stuff like with beads. I like to walk, ride a bicycle, read, watch TV shows, learn like stuff, I don't know if you can call it a hobby. At first, I would say that, like a few months ago, I would call my YouTube channel a hobby, but now I think it's more like my job. Also, any Russian music artist or song you'd recommend? With Russian music artists, for pop, that would be Serebro, Viagra, Mеладзе. For rock, that would be Земфира, Mumitroll, Aquarium. For something like indie, Комсомольск, самое большое простое число. Maybe I will do like a recommendation of all the artists that I can think of on my Telegram channel, so go there to see. I will post it soon. Will you marry What's your favorite color? I like blue, pink, and green. I guess green is my favorite. Do you have any favorite Ismark readers that you watch? Yes, I made a video about it. I have a lot of them, so watch that video if you're interested. What are your favorite words in Spanish? I will make a video about it. Favorite movie? I'm not sure because there are so many movies that I like, and I guess I'm not the person that would rewatch the same movie many times. But I guess I would say Garage. It's a Soviet movie that was made in 1979. What's a video you've always wanted to do but haven't done yet? I've been thinking about it for some time. A few videos. The first one where I try Russian street food like pyrozhki, turnovers, and another one. I am not sure about the execution of this idea, so I would like to try and read a book. I read a book, I film myself, and then I watched that. I listen to myself and pinpoint the mistakes I made in pronunciation, because sometimes I do that on the video. I edit in oh no, you said this. In one of the videos I said red planet, red instead of red, red. Things like that. And then I comment on my mistakes. I think that would be fun and kind of helpful for people from Eastern Europe, because we all have the same patterns, the same mistakes that we make. But I'm not sure how to make it because it seems kind of complicated, but maybe one day I will. How many people that you know in real life know that you do ASMR? What do they think about it? Everyone knows. I was never hiding it. I'm not embarrassed. Yes, some people, like Juan, my friend, he's 44, so it's okay that he didn't know. Older people do not know, so he was baffled by this concept of ASMR. But I always tell people, and if they don't know, I explain that to them. I think I was never judged. People make jokes, but that's okay. I don't mind. By the way, about Juan, I think someone asked if I make another video with him. I think I will. We will make a video. I think it will be a Spanish speaking video soon. We were both busy. Can you do purring ASMR? Have you ever been to Siberia? Purring I'm not sure. Purring. I think it sounds goofy. Have you ever been to Siberia? No, I've never been to the Asian part of Russia, unfortunately, but I really want to. I want to go to Yakutsk, I want to go to Altai, or Kamchatka, all of that. Vladivostok. What do you think is the best of speaking other languages? I think Dickens. That was probably Dickens. I'm not sure. Said I had that quote in my in the hall of my university. It says to have another language is to possess another soul, and I think it's true. I think my English personality is slightly different, and it just you still know more, even if your vocabulary is not that vast. Your knowledge is vast. If John Park and Freak Bob are both calling you, but you can only answer one, whose call are you answering? Freak Bob. Freak Bob for sure. If you had to choose between learning more English or German, what would it be and why? That would be German, definitely, because I think my English allows me to do almost everything, if not everything now. And my German is a very difficult topic. I'm not sure if I will get any better, because that's probably not like my language that I will be fluent at, and that's okay. What was your dream job as a kid? I wanted to be a singer, and I wanted to be a video blogger. But my parents did not allow me to post, which is a good thing. Honestly, I'm grateful. That would be detrimental for my personality. I imagine if I became popular, or like, no way, that's good. How do you learn other languages so well? I do not, guys. I've been actively learning English for more than 7 years, and I'm not gonna say that it was difficult for me, because with English I was just kind of like passively learning that. Even like for school, I was never really trying very hard, but with German, that's another thing. I kind of punished mentally myself for all the mistakes that I made, and now I have a lot of negative associations connected with this language. And for some time I was thinking that I'm not able to learn another language, but now I'm trying to learn Spanish, and it seems pretty easy. Like, I can already communicate. Yes, it's very broken, but I can basically like somewhat speak it. People, I guess they understand me. But how do I do it? It just takes time, guys. It takes a lot of time and effort. I made a video on like how to learn languages, and the tips that I shared I think are very basic. There will never be a magic pill that you swallow and some sphere, some like language. Unfortunately, it just takes time and effort. What is your favorite city and why? It's probably Istanbul, guys. It was my second time going there, and it's huge. It's the biggest city in, I guess you can say, Europe, but most of the city is actually in Asia, so I don't know. It's so different. You can see this blend of culture, history behind it. It's beautiful. The sea, the nature, the cats, the food, people. There are so many people, so many. I don't know. I really like it, and it was a magical vacation. If you fall in love with someone who lived overseas, would you consider moving to where they live to live together and start a family? Yes, I would. Okay, this video is all gonna be so long, but I will answer a few more questions. Do you play any musical instruments? If so, what type of music do you play? I used to go to the ukulele, and I guess it was not very good, but it was okay. Now I don't play anything, but I used to play like songs that I liked, and my homework from like the tutors. Not really question and more of a suggestion, but you should do gaming ASMR. Yes, I thought about it, but again, I'm not sure about the execution. I don't have a computer, I have a laptop, and I don't play games on it. Maybe one day. Well, maybe. What do you think about ASMR today? Do you think it has changed much? I think it hasn't, but I see creators that I guess do not really understand what ASMR is. They are just randomly tapping, doing stuff. Maybe some people like it because I see that they have a lot of views and subscribers. Maybe it's just not like my cup of tea. And personally, with my videos, I think they are not orthodox, they are weird. I got this niche with doing this ASMR about languages and like well, I guess my role plays are fine. They are okay, but most of the time I think my videos are not like usual ASMR you would see. But I think it's fine. I think we still have a lot of people that make great ASMR, and all the old creators are still there. So what's the problem? Have you thought of going, or would you ever go to Oktoberfest? Yes, I like drinking beer. What sparked your interest in learning new languages? I'm not sure. In high school, I thought about becoming like a dentist or like a doctor, but I was not good with chemistry. I liked biology, but I failed chemistry, so I decided to pick languages. I don't know if I can say that, but my dad, he used to tell me like, become a language teacher, and if your husband is in the army and you go somewhere in like a little town where he serves, you will always find work as a teacher, as a language teacher. So I guess I followed his advice. When times get tough, what is your personal life philosophy to keep you motivated? I guess I just tell myself that everything will be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Thoughts on British people? Great people. I think I love all the people if they love me. Do you enjoy reading for fun? Yes, I do. Right now I'm reading Agatha Christie for fun. I used to read her Hercule Poirot stories when I was a kid, and Sherlock Holmes by Conan Doyle, all these detective stories. But Sherlock Holmes, I remember them all, so it's not really fun. And now I'm rereading it in English. What is your favorite book? Martin Eden by Jack London. Okay, I guess the last question for today. What difficulties did you face when running the channel? I think that's the format, probably because I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how to monetize, like how to integrate. Well, honestly, it's not about format, it's about me feeling I know that creators always promote stuff, but yeah, that's difficult. That's difficult.